7 minutes. I don't really know what the fuck that even means. Really, the world? What do you mean, world?
Rules and settings summarized in less than 8 minutes.
Sure.
For those who use the skip button or people who are as confused as I am.
Sure.
키보토스라는 어떤 세계가 어떤 것인지에 대해서는 여기서 정답을 알려드리는 좀 힘들 것 같아요. 그것보다는 이 스토리 전개를 통해 가지고 추론을 좀 해보시는 게 좋을 것 같아요.
Oh my god, what is this? Fucking Dark Souls lore? Anyways, I'm going to try retelling the things from my own story playthrough, with the help of the Blue Archive fan wiki.
Academy City. Oh.
It's based in a place called Kiev.
Is that real? What? It's like the only reason to play the game. At this point, that's the only reason to actually play the game. They actually like try to say your name. They actually like say your fucking name that you type in. It's the only reason to actually play this fucking game. What the fuck? Screw the gameplay and bullshit, bro. Just have them actually like say your character name instead of like fucking Traveler or some shit, or like Captain. Bro, imagine not using an AI to say the fucking word. I'll say it right now. This game right here, Blue Archives. Blue Archives. One of the best games I've ever heard of. Honest to God. Honest to the God.
Votos, an academy city made from the union of thousands of academies that are governed by students, with the academies administered by the General Student Council. But after a certain event, the General Student Council president has suddenly mysteriously disappeared. Thus, the group's ability to govern has come to a halt. With the absence of the Student Council president, countless issues have begun to rise throughout Kivotos. The General Student Council requests assistance from the Federal Investigation Club, otherwise known as SHAO. A club created by the now disappeared Student Council president with a secret directive, an autonomous club that holds authority higher than each of the academies. SHAO relies on the guidance of you.
Sorry? Otherwise, okay. Wait. Run this by me again.
Kivotos. The General Student Council requests assistance from the Federal Investigation Club, otherwise known as SHAO. A club created by the now disappeared Student Council president with a secret directive, an autonomous club that holds authority higher than each.
Dude, I thought she created the club after she disappeared, and now people are requesting her help to find her. But she created it before it disappeared. Before she disappeared. I got it now. I got it.
Of the academies. SHAO relies on the guidance of you. Yes, you. A sensei who mysteriously appeared and woken up in the student council office. And the one who can help them resolve mysteriously appeared. No reasoning, just appeared. I was born in the fucking club. I was just sleeping, boom, popped in. Alright, fair enough. Incidents around Kivotos. Now, from the things that I've been mentioning, Kivotos doesn't look like your usual city. In Kivotos, the students commonly carry guns, just like how they carry their smartphones. Yep, guns. Small, big, and even bigger. Don't even have guns? Don't worry, they're available in your nearest convenience stores and even vending machines. I'm not even joking.
Wait, hold on. How are we having guns in school? Those should not be mixing.
I mean,
No. Is it based in America? Oh, I'm sorry.
And of course, just like said country, gun violence is a regular occurrence. However, in Kivotos, guns doesn't actually kill people. Usually. And that is thanks to the student's halo. Now there are good amounts of theories on how does the student halo works or where they came from. TLDR, these halos acts like the student's bullet vest. And it also gives some students inhuman strength. Like for example, handling a 85-pound minigun with ease, shooting a Desert Eagle one-handed with no recoil, and some other stuff.
Her hand went back. What do you mean no recoil? Her hand literally like shot backwards. That's the definition of recoil.
One-handed with no recoil.
What the fuck? That's the definition of recoil. Your hand fucking flings backwards. If there was no recoil, the hand would not have moved. Come on, man. It's recoil there, come on.
But with the right amount of bullets and artillery, students still receive damage and feel pain, to the point of unconsciousness. The halo is a safety mechanism for the students of Kivotos. But if it were to break due to circumstances,
Help me, I'm
then
under the water.
Yeah, dying is still a normal thing. But
Uh-huh.
hey, the story is light and fun, so you don't need to worry about any of that, right? The general population of Kivotos are mostly female humanoids with various mythological and animalistic features. And also talking animals for some reason, and robots. Why does this robot needs to pee, you ask? I don't know, advanced technology, I guess. Despite a city being made up of academies, teachers are actually not as common. Education is mostly by self-teaching, conducted via Blu-rays and tactical books, sometimes
The kind
with
of thing we
in-person
need.
teaching being mostly done
It's
by
kind
the
of thing
school
we need,
seniors.
boys.
As I mentioned before, there are thousands different academies in the city, but with the most notable ones being are the 8 schools. To name them, we have Trinity, Gehenna, Millennium, Yakiako, Sunhaijing, Red Winter, Valkyrie, and Leslie Abydos. There are also 2 more school districts that are notable to the story, but we are going to skip those to avoid potential spoilers.
Whoa, spoilers!
Schools. Firstly, we have the Trinity General School.
Okay, so what I've gathered and assumed is that these 8 schools are the different schools that each lady, woman, Valkyrie, whatever the fuck comes from, and that's their, like, type or some shit. And different schools, in terms of the gameplay, are better against other schools. So Valkyrie ladies are better against Gehenna ladies, and Gehenna ladies are better against Abydos ladies, or some shit like that. And then they all carry around different artillery, like one's got a tank, one's got a fucking bazooka, the other's got a fucking AK-47, a bunch of stuff like that. I've got it. I'm pretty much a master of the game already.
An older school in Kivotos.
Yep.
A seemingly religious and ladylike type of school that advocates harmony. The school has a dedication on order, elegance, and etiquette.
Yep.
The school consists of students commonly having angel traits. And then we have the Gehenna Academy. It's also one of the largest and oldest school in Kivotos, having freedom.
Isn't Gehenna, doesn't that translate to hell? I don't want to say it, but I'm pretty sure Gehenna, it translates, it's like the Gehenna is the gate to hell, or some shit like that. There's something like that. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Gehenna is the gate to hell.
And chaos as their
This is all knowledge based on Blue Exorcist, where I'm pretty sure the Gehenna gate, or the gate of Gehenna, is a thing, and it takes you to hell. So I could be wrong on that, but Blue Exorcist has never let me down before.
In ideology. And because of the very clear contrast between Trinity, this led to both schools becoming mutual enemies. The school consists of students commonly having demon traits.
Got it.
The largest
True.
school that we have is Millennium Science School, the newest of the 3 great academies of Kivotos, the school that values logic and technical skill over all else. Known for creating inventions and advanced technology for all.
Yeah, they look terrible though. These characters don't look that good.
Having human-only traits. And then we have the 3 schools that has cultures pretty much inspired by real-life countries, like Hyakiako Alliance Academy, a school of tourism with cultures that is inspired by the country Japan, with students commonly having oni and animal-like traits. Sunhaijing Secondary School that has.
We all know who Shanghai is the best school. We know that so far, right?
And Red Winter Federal Academy, with students commonly having communist traits. Then we have the Valkyrie Police School.
Oh shit, that got me. Oh, I love that.
Academy, a school of tourism with cultures that is inspired by the country Japan.
Oh yeah.
With students commonly having oni and animal-like traits.
Oh yeah.
Sunhaijing Secondary School that has culture similar to China, with students commonly having animal traits. And Red Winter Federal Academy.
Why is she looking?
Students commonly having communist traits.
Oh, amazing. Incredible.
Then we have the Valkyrie Police School. Pretty much the police force and law enforcement for Kivotos.
Yep.
Well, sort of.
I'm a genius, I know. Thank you.
Last but not least, we have the Abydos High School. Currently most probably the school with the most less amounts of students. 5 students to be exact. This is because the school and its surrounding has been unfortunately affected from desertification, losing its former prestige and also having a huge amount of debt. This led into most students either left the school or had transferred, leaving only 5 students that stayed. Even though the school has the most left students, it actually has the most diverse students with different traits. They have a student with a human-only trait, 2 students with a wolf and a cat trait, an elf, and a very old man.
Huh?
Traits. They have a student with a human-only trait, 2 students with a wolf and a cat trait, an elf, and a very old man.
OG son. Oh yeah, OG son, dude. Yeah, you got a human, you got a cat, dog, elf, OG son. Nice.
And a very old man.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever.
In each school district, they have their own academy student council that act as a governor, or to put simply, the group that has the role of authority on the district. To name some of them, we have the Tea Party, the Student Council Fraternity, Gehenna's Pandemonium Society, and so on. And of course, with fictional governmental structures come with some fictional politics. Each school district also has their own funded police force. These groups are the ones responsible for handling troublemakers on specific school districts. To name a few, we have Trinity's Justice Task Force, Gehenna's Prefect Team, and Millennium's Cleaning and Clearing. Each their own has a different type of ways handling said troublemakers. Like how the Justice Task Force has the aggressive approach where they breach walls and cause potential trauma on their targets, while Millennium CNC does it more covertly, but also aggressively if the situation is needed. For small school districts such as Abydos, in some circumstances, their security forces are usually their own student council. But what about the land outside of individual school districts?
Why does this game have a sentient bulldog or pug? What is happening? I'm still confused about the old man. She just calls herself an old man. I can't say anything. You just if you call yourself like that, sure, I guess.
They have their own
I'm gonna rewatch this section about the academy. I'm not here about what these academy bullshit is. Okay.
In each school district, they have their own academy student council that act as a governor.
Yeah.
Or to put simply,
so each school has a student council. Thank you. Yep.
Role of authority on the district. To name some of them, we have the Tea Party, the Student Council Fraternity,
Yep.
Gehenna's Pandemonium Society.
Pandemonium? Doesn't that mean something completely different to what it did? What? What does pandemonium mean?
And so on.
Yep.
And of course, with fictional governmental structures come with some fictional politics.
Yep.
Each school district also has their own funded police force.
Yep.
These groups are the ones responsible for handling troublemakers on specific school districts.
Yep.
To name a few, we have Trinity's Justice Task Force.
They look terrible.
Prefect Team.
These look even worse.
Cleaning and Clearing.
I hate all of them.
Their own has a different type of ways handling said troublemakers.
Yeah, brutality.
Task Force has the aggressive approach where
Yep.
they breach walls and cause potential trauma on their targets.
Also, just psychological trauma with that face, but that's fair.
CNC does it more covertly, but also aggressively if the situation.
Yep, and guns.
For small school districts such as Abydos, in some circumstances, their security forces are usually their own student council. But what about the land outside of individual school district? And that's where the Valkyrie Police School come in. They are the main law enforcers for the place that are quote-unquote shared zones. And those are the 8 notable school districts in the story as for now. It is also worth mentioning to don't misunderstand the role of Shale Sensei and a teacher in a traditional sense. You don't actually be or choose to be a teacher in one of.
We don't teach them shit. Actually, you mentioned at the start of it really quickly. You mentioned that we were newborn infants essentially that spawned into this world at the start of the game in a building. Yeah, we ain't teaching nothing about nobody. Just like, yeah.
Schools.
Yeah.
Instead, your role is to become someone who guides the students. No matter
Guide them where?
Or what their affiliation is.
What are these words? What did you say to them? Huh?
No matter who,
Samsung outfit, a dork,
where, or what's their
and wanted
affiliation is,
terrorist.
Even if they are criminals, if they have a halo and they have a request, then
If this game didn't have anime women, it could be counted as very, very not good. a very controversial game if it wasn't anime women that looked very attractive. I'll say it right now. I'll say it straight, and I'll say it good. If it wasn't anime women behind these facades, controversial game.
It is your job to guide them. As like someone said, to be young is to be naive.
What topic? But because with the power of anime and women in combination, we can alleviate most concerns. Really, honestly, slap any anime woman anywhere with anything, and it's fine. As seen by our resident Salute guy. Where is he? Salute.